Hey everybody, it's Ed. So yesterday I was at my local record store, one of my favorites, Infinity Records, and I was thumbing through the new old releases, and I came across this. Yes, I know you saw this in the thumbnail, but I didn't even know that this existed, and not only did I not know that this existed, I thought to myself, well, do I really need this? And I thought, no, I don't need it. But for some reason, I picked it up and looked through it, checked it out. And as you can see, I brought it home anyway. The hell is wrong with me? I don't know, but here it is. So, with that being said, let us look at what we have here. It says Elvis Now. Elvis Now, for those of you who may not be familiar, was released in 1972. And the ironic thing about the title of Elvis Now, you would think, well, now meaning that these were songs that were all just freshly recorded and here you go. But no, that is not the case because we have a hodgepodge of material on here that was recorded, I believe, back from 1969 through 70 or 71, actually. So maybe even 72. However, yeah. So it doesn't really live up to the title. But we have a music on vinyl release. And I shall read this to you in case you cannot see it from the glare and all that other stuff. It says, music on vinyl, Elvis Presley, Elvis Now. What is it? It's limited edition of 2,500 copies on solid yellow colored vinyl, including insert 180-gram audiophile vinyl. Right, so there you go. All right, so let us look and see what we have. Now, the insert is interesting. But we'll get to that in a second. Well, actually, no, we won't because I pulled it out, but there it is. It is a reproduction of a 1977 inner sleeve that goes all the way up to Moody Blue, which was the very last album that was released prior to Elvis's passing. And here is your, well, it says solid yellow vinyl. However, I do notice that there's hints of a little bit of black here, and it would also appear to be some red as well. Looks like somebody spilled a few drops of blood, maybe. I don't know. But vinyl itself, whoa, look at that. Ooh, that would have been pretty bad. Looks very nice. Doesn't even look like it was played. I believe this was used, but if it was, it does not look it. Everything looked immaculate on it. No spindle wear. Sharp corners. For the most part, there was a little bit of a thing in the cover, but you gotta catch it in the light in order to see it. You could probably see it right there, bang, up top. But they have a nice, very shiny, glossy reproduction of the cover, much better than the Friday Music reproduction as far as the look of it. Because I'm going to show you and give you a little comparison. Here is the Friday Music. You can see it's kind of blurry and the colors are off compared to this, and even better yet, an original pressing from 1972, all right? And compare that to the Friday Music. Even on the original pressing, you can see how vivid the colors are in the rainbow where Elvis is written. All right, now if I take the original and compare that with the Elvis Now music on vinyl, music on vinyl is a little bit duller, but definitely not as dull as the Friday Music. All right, here's the Friday Music, and here's the music on vinyl. All right, wait, and here is the original pressing. So here you get an idea. All right, so all the way here where you can see the full cover is the original. In the middle is music on vinyl, and on the end is the Friday Music. So you can get an idea of the reproduction and the color and whatnot. Friday Music was the worst. However, the sound on the Friday Music is superior. It's really, 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 really good. Right up there with the original, I feel. All right, and the music on vinyl, a little bit softer on the mastering, but overall, very, very good sound on here. Very quiet vinyl. And of course, nothing beats the original, but that's what we got. So, yeah, what else do I got as far as the Elvis? Now, you know what's funny? I thought I had an original pressing CD, but when I went and looked in my collection, if I do have it, I cannot find it. So, leads me to believe I do not have it. However, I do have this, the Elvis Now FTD 2 CD release. And I guess also what I could have shown, but I didn't bring it out, was the Elvis Now and Again FTD 2 LP set, but I did not get that out, and I'm not about to. So I think we'll leave it at that. Yeah, so, I mean, did I really need this music on vinyl one? No, I didn't. See how it goes. All right, but anyway, I appreciate you watching. If you would like, leave me a comment. Good to yourselves, good to each other. Take care, everybody.